How's it going, everyone? I'm Vivi and welcome back to the channel. So I don't know if some of you have heard about this, maybe you did, but First 4 Figures, a company known for official licensed figurines such as Legend of Zelda, Metroid Sonic, and much more, they recently announced that they partnered up with Activision to bring us 2 new figurines, Classic Spyro and Classic Crash Bandicoot. So what happened is this: 3 days ago on their official channel, they posted a video showing their upcoming merchandise. At the end of the video, the Activision logo appears with 2 sound effects.
What have I got?
The first one is Aku Aku, obviously hinting us at Crash Bandicoot, and the other one is Spyro. Spyro 1 when you open a life chest. Do we have any pictures or anything like that? Well, we did get a little something. Here's a picture of the Spyro figurine prototype. This was revealed to celebrate 20k followers on the Facebook official Collectors Club, a group on Facebook. Yes. What we're looking at right now is Classic Spyro. For those completely hating on Skylanders and all that, don't worry. It was confirmed that the Spyro figurine would have the classic style. Same goes for Crash Bandicoot. Oh, and before I forget, First 4 Figures did make a live stream a couple of days ago discussing about the whole reveal of Crash Bandicoot and Spyro figurines. I'll leave the link in the description below. Anyways, it was explained that us fans made this possible. The guys at First 4 Figurines contacted Activision about the idea and they said yes. Would you look at that? Now the question is, we have Sane Trilogy releasing on June 30th. We're getting a figurine for Crash Bandicoot. Okay. Now Spyro is also getting a figurine. Could this mean anything at all? Crash is owned by Activision, same goes for Spyro. Could this maybe mean that Spyro will get the same treatment as the Insane Trilogy? 3 games fully remade? Well, all I can say right now is Activision will keep an eye on the sales of Insane Trilogy, that's for sure. The whole thing with Spyro the Dragon, it never was forgotten, but yes, they did change him completely. And how can we summarize this whole change in one word? Skylanders. Many people despise Spyro's model in Skylanders. I'm not even a fan of the new design. The number of comments I've seen, oh, it's a monstrosity, it's completely awful, what have they done to Spyro? I'm sure you've seen many comments like that these days. Now, there are some Skylanders fans out there, but the classic Spyro games will always be my favorite. And talking about Skylanders, the latest entry was Imaginators. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard, but there will not be new Skylanders for 2017. This was confirmed by executive Thomas Tipple at Activision Blizzard. Here's what was stated by Tipple. In 2017, rather than releasing a new console title, we will be supporting the award-winning Skylanders Imaginators with multiple adventure packs, new characters, and new in-game content. For what reason did they scrap the idea of a new Skylanders? I don't know. The sales? Like I just said, I have no clue. But it seems like they will keep on updating Imaginators with possible new characters and new content. While some of you might say, okay, they released Skylanders Imaginators in 2016. It wasn't that long ago, but they did release a new Skylanders every year starting from 2011. So I'm thinking, if it's not the sales, how come they're not releasing a new Skylanders? They did that every year. Well, maybe they want to focus on something different. I heard they want to focus on a mobile game or something like that. But a little part of me wants to believe that Activision might possibly decide to greenlight a Spyro remake. A dude can dream, alright? If the sales of Crash and Sane Trilogy are super, Activision might say yes. Who will develop it? I think they would go for Vicarious Visions, the developer working on the Insane Trilogy. Why Vicarious? Well, in 2002 they worked on Huge Adventure for the Game Boy Advance, 2003 Entranced, Game Boy Advanced again in 2003 Nitro Kart, on the GameCube, PS2, Xbox, Game Boy Advanced, and in 2004 we got the Spyro and Crash crossover, Orange and Purple. It would be awesome to have Spyro the Dragon, Spyro 2 Ripto's Cage, and Spyro Year of the Dragon fully remastered, well, not remastered, my bad, remade for the PS4. Now, there's been a huge discussion going on very recently. Many websites have been talking about this. Could Bluepoint Games be remaking a PlayStation classic? If we look at the job listings, here's what's mentioned. We are passionately at work remaking a classic for current gen game systems, growing our capabilities as a team and raising the bar for what fans anticipate from us. Bluepoint Games is best known for the Nathan Drake Collection and Gravity Rush Remastered. According to an article on PSU, their new project is aimed at pleasing masses, and they seem to think it's going to be a much-loved IP. Bluepoint Games made 7 exclusives, for PlayStation. Would it be crazy to theorize that maybe they might remake Spyro? Grain of salt, but this PS classic they're referring to, much loved IP, please masses? I think a Spyro remake will please a lot of people. Then again, the article explained that maybe Shenmue could get a collection. Now Shenmue is not a PS classic, it was released on the Dreamcast, but they did announce Shenmue 3 in 2017 for the PS4. Maybe it could be a collection, who knows. Anyways, hopefully you found that information useful. I'm sure a lot of you are a little excited right now, but next up, we got some cutscenes from the Insane Trilogy, Dr. Neo Cortex. Now I don't know if they're gonna do this for many characters in the game, until the release, pretty much. The first scene is from the first game, experimenting on a Bandicoot, and the cutscene, guys, it looks fantastic. Comparing it to the old one, well duh, PS1, PS4, of course it's gonna look amazing. We have a small cutscene before facing him, he's on a jetboard, just like the original, his lair is on fire, the final world, pretty much, in the back, shooting his lasers. It's all similar, guys, it's a pure remake. We have the final battle from Crash 2, the metal rings, the mines, everything looks fantastic, but I've noticed a very small difference here. Dr. Neo Cortex is shown holding the crystal. Now Crash did give him the crystal in the original, but the crystal wasn't shown, so this makes me think that they're adding some extra cutscenes in the Insane Trilogy. In the classic games, we faced the final boss without any extra cutscenes. We immediately got into the boss battle. Next, the first warp room. When I saw this, I got excited. I loved playing Crash 2, seeing this hub world, the hologram, the writings on top. This just gets me hyped. We have Hang 8 written right there, and slight difference again, there doesn't seem to be crystal and gem imprints on the rocks. Remember in the original, we had 2 gem imprints and 1 for the crystal, right next to the name of the level. Next scene we move on to, again, about to face him in Crash 1, in the final world area. For the last part, we have a slight scene from the intro, and this is in Crash 2. And yeah, everything looks very similar, we're just talking about fully remade graphics. That's what the Insane Trilogy is. Other than that, guys, I don't really have much to say. It's like a 15 seconds trailer, but I am wondering, when are we going to get some Crash 3 footage? I'm sure something will be shown at E3, 2 weeks before the official release. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video right here. Now leave all of your thoughts in the comment section below, as usual. And yeah, I've been Vivi, and thank you for watching.